What is up? I am up bright and early for the second day in a row. I am covering a 100-mile race down on the towpath. So it rained all night last night, so I wasn't out in it, and it was dark, so there's no photos. But now I'm going down to get some sunrise shots in the valley. Yesterday I also covered University of Akron's homecoming tailgate and the halftime festivities for homecoming. So it was a long day. Yesterday I was up at 5 in the morning, down at the race at 6 a.m, over for homecoming at 11:30 to 3. Got some lunch, back for halftime, covering the race till about 8 last night. So, but today is our pie ride.
Pie ride 2023.
So after the race ends today, we're off to the apple orchard to ride bikes, eat some pie, pumpkins, fall, and all that good stuff. I should say it's 41 degrees and I'm wearing more clothes than I'll be wearing in February when it's 20 degrees colder. Well, it's pretty freaking beautiful out here. Freaking. I'm so tired. Hopefully we get some runners coming by because I want this shot. There'll be walkers mostly at this point. That had to be such a long night, all in the rain. I forgot to mention that I am out here working with another photographer. He's the actual first shooter. He came in from New Hampshire and he knows the YouTube channel, which is pretty amazing. So he's got his van, but he's also covering it by bike. So driving to different points, then hopping on the bike to be able to move around and find the good spots. So I was kind of hired on to help out with a little of the local knowledge of the path. So Aaron and Ben met me at Missing Falls Brewery, which was the start and the finish for the Canal Corridor 100. We rode off down the Freedom Trail, past Kent to Beckwith Orchards, and this is where our pie ride tradition had started. I think it was about 4 years ago that Aaron was looking for some apple fritters, so we were like, why not go to the orchard that's right off the bike path and try and find them there. They didn't have fritters, but they did have pies, so we sat out in the sun on a picnic table having apple pie, Dutch apple pie, and pumpkin pie, and we've done it every year since, having more friends join us along the way. This year was a little different because it was last minute. I put out the text the night before. I was hoping to maybe open this up to a bigger group of people, but it just didn't happen as we're crunched for time. I'm heading out of town next week for Higher Ground, staying gone the whole week, and then heading out to Nutmeg in Connecticut. And then when I'm back, I'm just busy. We still ended up having a really good time. The difference this year was we're not quite acclimated to the chillier weather, and we're just talking about like 50 degrees, but we've just come off like a bunch of 80-degree weather. That's why it looks like we're dressed like it's winter, as I had mentioned earlier in the video. Anyways, we still had a good time. After Beckwith Orchards, we headed over to Bell Tower Brewing in downtown Kent. Really cool brewery. Had some lunch there, had a couple drinks, and then we just rode home as I was already about 50 miles in by the time we got back. So Pie Ride 2023 did happen. Enjoy the footage of this ride and all the beautiful fall colors, and I will see you in the next video. See ya.
Ripping on people.
High Ride 2023 in the books. And I'm getting a ride home because Aaron drove here and I am absolutely exhausted from the last 2 days.
And I'm driving him home because I'll lure him.
It's funny because it's true.